Hello, my beautiful people. How are you? I feel so strange doing this video today. I thought about it. I almost did not do it. I was ready to just delete my attempts at doing it. At least in my mind, I was thinking of deleting it. And then I realized something, that I've been wanting to come back online for a few months actually. And I kept saying life is happening. I kept saying, one of the things I did last year is that I don't need it. I'm good. But here's the thing. Just like any addiction, just like any bad habits that you might have, it takes effort to work at it. You have to put in the work. And just because you're having a good run, that doesn't mean you're cured or that you have got it all sorted and you know what you're doing. I clearly don't know what I'm doing because I thought I could do it. And after a year of not doing regular posts, keeping myself accountable, that's what the posts were doing, was actually keeping me motivated, keeping me accountable. And yes, sure, channels sometimes just don't grow. I thought I was having a very organic growth and I was happy with that. But I know I started comparing myself to others, and that was a dangerous game to do. I forgot my purpose. I forgot why I started doing this. And my husband helped me realize that we were not nowhere near on track as we should have been. We made huge changes in our lives, and instead of being better for it, we actually became very stagnant. We didn't move forward. And I actually put it down to not budgeting and cash stuffing. That's as simple as that. So for those of you who have been following my journey and have decided to click onto this video, thank you for doing that. It really means a lot because I have had messages from you guys in the past, last year, in this past few months, and who have reached out to me and saying, hey, I hope everything is okay. And I've been silent. And I feel terrible for it because I genuinely had no answer. I genuinely did not know what to say. My doctor once told me, he says, there's a reason why doctors tell you to do the full course of antibiotics, because if you stop in between a course thinking that you're all good and you don't need the rest of it, you actually create an intolerance to antibiotics. And they don't work in the future then. And I was like, I need to run my course. What the end result is, I don't know yet. And that's what God's plan is. But I need to run my course. I need to finish the course. I shouldn't have stopped. Sorry for the long intro. I feel as though my first video should be something where I do a little bit of an explanation as to what happened, why I did that, and as I do my videos I will give a little bit more of what's happening behind the scenes. I actually don't even know where to start or what to start with. I do know, being the first video I put out, I want to start strong, and I've decided I've got a few things in my mind I want to do. I want to do a net worth kind of tally as to what I'm starting off with. I want to do what my goals are for the month of June. I do want to start savings challenges. I think that's a really good place to start. And I am doing a quick series of 30 days of Bible verses, all relating to finances. And I'll post that on Instagram. So what I'm going to do today is, just to keep it kind of light and kind of fun, I am going to do my first savings challenge for the year of 2025. I know it's the 1st of June. What am I doing? But I think it's best to start with a challenge. Now this one, I have not bought any new challenges for 2025 because I bought a whole heap of them in 2024 and did not use any of them. That's how bad it is. So this one I bought from the lovely Budget Down Under. This is her 50 challenge. I've got some money here that I put aside. And believe it or not, this money was sitting in here for quite some time. So I'm starting a challenge. I need a pen. Let me see if any of my, I hope my pens still work. I haven't bought any new pens. I haven't, so let's hope these are working. And I thought, you know what, let's start with, so if I can finish this challenge in the month of June, that's an amazing start to savings challenges, isn't it? And then we can, as I do more videos, I can keep explaining to what my finances are and do all the little things I decided that we are going to do. So first things first, we're going to start with the savings challenge. Why not? All right, so let's see. How do we do this? Ooh. So I've had to stop the video twice now because the lighting keeps going off. I don't have any of my regular setup. It was lucky I managed to find the stand. I don't know where I put it, and luckily I was just cleaning out and I found it in the drawer. So I was like, oh great, I'll use that. So let's do a quick count of how much money I have here to put up in my savings challenge. So I got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. So 275 to go into my first shaving challenge. I really hope I can finish this one in the month of June. I think I can. All right, so let's put in a 5. If I don't have all the right money, then we'll see how we go. So 15. My aim is to try and at least do one of each of these envelopes. 20. I think I had a $20 note here. Yes, I do. And then 25. Thinking this will become my first sinking fund if I manage to do this challenge this month. 30. Oh, I think I'm out of 20s now. So I wonder if I'll be able to do each of these envelopes. 10, 20, 30. $35. 10, 20, 30, 35. Should have kept the 20s for the bigger denomination envelopes, right? Oh well. 35. 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. 45. Do I have 45? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do, exactly. And 45, and then 50. I did manage to put in one envelope. Now, do I need to then color 5 of these envelopes or more? Wait. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then do I color in 10 of these envelopes? I think that's how it works. Oh well. I'm not too sure what the rules are, but as long as I save, right? So and that's it. That's my first savings challenge. All done for the 50. I'm going to close off this video because I don't want to overwhelm myself. So I'm going to do with my 30-day verses. And today's verse is from Proverbs 9 to 10. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the best part of everything you produce. And then he will fill your barns with grain and your vats will overflow with good wine. That's a very good verse to actually start my journey with. It's a reminder that we need to acknowledge that all wealth comes from the Lord. And we are stewards of God's gifts. It is our responsibility to use them wisely and with gratitude. So with that, everyone, I'm going to close off today's video. I hope all of you have a blessed day, and please do reach out. I would love to connect again. It's going to be hard to try and get back into routine, but I really want to do this, and I'm sure with all of your help and grace and prayers, I will get there. All right, till next time, everyone. Bye.